Hello and well met. Thank you for tuning in to Daniel Does Things, Episode 1. Today we're going to talk about Kast and how we can use that for Netflix parties, how we can use that for game nights, how we can use that to connect with other people, especially in these times where things are a little more hard to do so in person. Now, I have found this a great solution for helping me connect with my friends, my family, and even my students for youth ministry. There's really no limits to what you can stream and what you can do as long as it's in a browser or in an application. You can do it through this, and you can all talk over it and laugh together, chat over the content, and still have the content be high quality and control the audio levels and everything. It's a great solution. So let's jump into it without further ado. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is download Kast. Grab it for your computer, install it, make an account. If you are doing the hosting and the streaming, you're going to need to make 2 accounts and you're going to need 2 computers. I have found that to be the best solution to get this all working properly. Once that is all set up on your streaming computer, we're going to continue following that route. If you're supposed to participate and listen and chat with your friends with your voice, because you cannot do streaming and voice at the same time, and that's why we have to have 2 accounts and 2 computers, you would just download, install it, make an account, and join the party. But as a streamer, there's a little bit more to it, and we'll keep going with that. You're going to want to grab Virtual Audio Cable by VB Audio. Go ahead and click this download button and install it. Once you do that, you will probably lose sound because it'll set itself as your default audio playback device. So to fix that, we're going to open up Sound Settings. Once you have Sound Settings open, go ahead and it'll be cable input. Go ahead and set it back to whatever you preferred, whether that was your headphones or your speakers. Once that is all set up, next you're going to want to reboot your computer. It's highly recommended that you do that for this application. So go ahead and do that, join back with this video, we'll keep going. For the sake of this video, I am just going to stream YouTube. I just opened up some music and I've configured it so it'll go through Kast. So now I'm going to show you how to do that. You're going to want to open up Kast. One thing about Kast is I have noticed it is very finicky. It is very flaky. Sometimes it gives a lot of issues, and I'll just quickly tell you guys how to get through them all. It's not the most robust solution, and it can get, like right now, see my mouse is being all flaky and jittery. It'll catch up in a second, don't worry about that. I'm sure it's just loading things. And any second now, it'll be good. There we go. Alright, if that happens, don't freak out. It's just Kast being a little dumb. Next, make sure your input is set to your cable output. And that your output's your default device. That's all good. Hit save. If you are streaming and you find yourself still in watching for some dumb reason, that's happened to me time to time. Just leave, rejoin, Kast again. Should fix your issue. If your friends aren't hearing anything or you're not hearing anything and you know that you set it up properly, once again, leave, rejoin, the good old turn it off and on again kind of solution I have found gets through most of this application's problems, just leaving and rejoining. A little frustrating, but once you get it all put together, just don't touch it and you're good to go. Totally worth it. I'm recommending the solution over Discord even because I've used Discord for doing this exact same thing and just the sound quality is not as nice, which is why I'm showing you how to do it through VB Audio and through Kast. So once you have Kast set up, oh, and I did VB Audio also with Discord, it's just Kast is better. So once we've done that, you're going to want to stream your content. So you can do your entire screen, you can do an application window, we're just going to do YouTube. 720, I watched a movie with family the other day on it. Wasn't bad. It was fine, and I think it was blurry from time to time because of their internet connection. Not necessarily the quality of the video, so if you want to go premium and host, and you know you're going to use this a lot, sure, go ahead. If you're going to do standard, that's great too. There's really no downfalls here. Go ahead and hit stream. Sometimes it'll do this where it'll minimize itself. Just go ahead and flick it again. It'll pop back up. And it says I'm watching when we both know that I'm casting. Kind of glad we hit this. I can show you guys. Just leave, open it up, hit join, stream it one more time again. There we go. It's all good to go. If this is ever just a black box down here, I've seen that happen too. That's because your audio is not set up correctly. You'll never get a proper stream of video and audio for whatever reason unless both are working perfectly. If one or the other is not happy, this will not be happy. So once you have this set up, just once again, let it be, let it chill, let it do its thing. Now that we have that set up, if I were to hit play and I had another person in my party, they would hear my video. I feel like there's something... Oh yes. We're going to go to Control Panel and open up Sound so that if it's playing, you can hear it too. That's definitely a part that you probably want of putting this all together. So we're going to open up Sound. We're going to go to Recording. We're going to find our cable output, and we're going to set the properties on that guy. Go to Listen, and you're going to want to listen to it yourself so that you can hear it too. And you choose where you want it to come out. I, for now, have chosen my headphones. Hit Apply, hit OK. Close all that out. One other thing, and this is what's going to make why we have a cable and all this make a lot more sense. Open up Sound Mixer Options. In Sound Mixer Options, we're going to say, hey, Chrome, YouTube, whatever source or application we want, go through the cable input. And then, once you're going through the cable input, we're going to connect Kast to listen to your output. So you can do that with anything else as well, and if you have multiple sources, your users will hear those too if you configure it like that. That way, it goes through to Kast, just clearly, straightforward, direct. And when we set it to listen to this device, a little checkbox earlier, we're kind of saying, hey, I want to hear it myself and plug into this as well. So then we have Kast listening to it, and we have us listening to it. And it's a clear, direct connection of the audio. And if you get like a Windows notification or you have a different application open, your users are not going to hear that. And also, if you have people in here and you're talking with each other over whatever you're streaming, you won't get echo feedback or echo loops because you're using this audio cable correctly. Once again, thanks for tuning in and checking this out. Oh, one last thing. You're going to want to invite people. Kind of the whole point we're doing this. Grab this copy link, send that to your friends, or if they have an account already, you can add them here. That should be about it. Once again, don't forget if you're hosting, you're going to need 2 computers, 2 accounts to do this. And then you're going to want to set up the settings where you did the cable output, just set that to your headphones, and then set the microphone. Oh, one more thing. It never ends. Make sure you're not muted. Unmute yourself. And make sure your users are also not muted. It'll turn that off and on. I've noticed kind of when you jump in or if you leave, it's a little finicky. Just make sure you check on that if you're having issues. That should be everything. It's a bit complex, I know. It's a bit all over the place. It is a complex solution to a complex problem. However, it is a great solution once you have it all put together and running. It's worth any frustration or walls you may hit. You'll feel triumphant when it's done. You'll feel victorious. And your friends will all be able to be grateful that they have a way to connect with you and to have fun. So go ahead and enjoy your Jackbox games. Go and enjoy your YouTube and your Netflix or Hulu, your anime, whatever you want to do. Enjoy it. This is my gift to you guys. I hope this helps during this time where socializing is harder nowadays and we can't really do so in person. So thanks for listening in to Daniel Does Things, and I hope you have fun. Take care.